Alrighty then, next driver.
Driver of the 19 car for Joe Gibbs, Daniel Suarez.
Daniel Suarez.
From Monterrey, Mexico.
Yes. Diversity at its finest over here
Good to see.
at JGR.
Good to see.
Always happy to see that. We got Scott Graves, looks like this is crew chief. His primary sponsors is RS and then Stanley. Yeah.
So he was his first Cup year was last year in 2017.
Yes.
So he's only ran 36 races.
Yes.
He has 1 top 5 and 12 top 10s in his first year.
And then let's also tell him something else. He didn't find out until only a few weeks before Daytona.
That's right.
That he was going to be taking over the 19 car because Carl Edwards decided to go back to Columbia, Missouri. So
right down the road.
Yeah. So he only had a couple of weeks to get figured out. The team had to scramble, and this kid just from race after race got better and better and better and better. I'm looking at him as somebody to look out for to have a breakout season.
For sure. He led 40 laps last year.
It's huge.
That's huge. His average starts 13.9, and his average finish was 16.2. And he was on the lead lap finish 26 times, but he was in the race 30 times. So
that's big time stuff, and I love the top 10s. And especially because a lot of those top 10s came later on in the season. So it was a steady incline for him. He was on a learning curve, and he was getting better and better and better. And this guy also is the first Mexican-born driver to win a NASCAR Touring Series of any sort. When he won the Xfinity Championship in 2016, he is a real driving talent.
That's right. And he was the Rookie of the Year in 2015 for Xfinity also.
Yeah, I mean, so
he's proven himself in the lower series, and now he has the opportunity to continue to prove himself in the Cup Series. So I'm looking forward to watching him.
Yeah,
I cheer him on. He's a teammate of Kyle, but I think he's special and he has some talent.
Yeah, great personality too.
Yeah.
And then he got into a little trouble right with the handing out of some donuts at one of the tracks. It was at Loudon. Handing out donuts, and then his sponsor got mad about it, which is ridiculous because he's just trying to promote himself, and he's a young kid. I mean, this kid's 25? He just turned 26 years old.
Yeah.
So I mean, look, Daniel Suarez.
We like you.
Orale, next driver. All right, I'm gonna hold on for a second. I'm rolling my sleeves up for this one. Roll them up, roll them up, roll them up. All right, next driver is Trevor Bayne. Let's get it out of the way. He drives a Roush Fenway Racing Ford number 6 car, sponsored by Advocare Performance Plus. Have at it. I'm going to let you start with this.
Okay. Let's be real. Because you know what? I want our little thing that we're doing here to be real.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm not going to be fake.
No.
How the heck does he have a ride?
How does he have a ride?
Listen, America. Worldwide. Listen, worldwide.
Coast to coast.
How does this man have a ride?
Let's talk about it. Here we go. 166 races, right? So he's been in Cup for 8 years. He has 1 win. He has 5 top 5s and 16 top 10s.
Okay, so he started... He raced part-time for some of those years, so he's been full-time since 2015. But the reason he has a ride is he lucked into 1 win, and it was the Daytona 500.
2011 Daytona 500.
So he wasn't even racing full-time at the time he won the 500. They would just, like I said, and I've said it repeatedly, a donkey could win the 500. Just put him in the car.
He freaking haw.
And you could win in the 500. And so... it's prestigious, I get it. But that's the only thing you've done.
You figure if he's been in Cup Series for 8 years, they don't sign 10-year contracts. That means this guy's been re-signed a couple of times.
Yes, and put in full-time since 2015.
Full-time rides. And then you got Roush Fenway Racing over here struggling with Stenhouse and with Trevor Bayne, and you would think they would be like, look, man, we need better driving talent.
Here's the thing, and we've talked about it before. You've got to prove yourself, and if you don't win or you don't succeed at some level, you don't need to be racing. You need to prove yourself to stay in the game.
You don't. Yeah, this.
It's like golf.
It can look exactly. Everything is on merit. It's merit based. Okay. Just because you're good friends with the president of the sponsor, that shouldn't be the be all end all. If you ask me, he shouldn't be in a ride. It should be Matt Kenseth. It should even be Greg Biffle. It should be Danica Patrick.
It should be Danica Patrick. Give me back some diversity.
Yeah. So this guy right here, I'm telling you something. I'm balling it up. I'm done with this guy. I don't see anything happening. That freaking drive.
No, wait.
Okay,
I want to say one more thing.
All right, go ahead. I'm not using that anymore this year. Pretty sure I won't need to, except for DNFs. Do we have DNFs on this list? Go ahead.
He only finished on the lead lap 20 times out of 36.
Okay, cool.
20 out of 36.
All right, well, good.
He's raced in Xfinity 152 races. You think he could win a race down there? No, he's won 2. Like, you can't succeed at the lower level. How do you expect to succeed at the higher level?
I mean, I'm beside myself. Whatever.
He's the Trevor Bayne of my existence.
He is, and you know what? That means he's going to win the 500 here in a few weeks. Next driver.
Good luck, Trevor.
Lose big races with Menard.
Or win 1 or 2 big races.
Oh, good Lord. Here's another one. Paul Menard, driver of the 21. Wood Brothers Racing. Ford.
Switching over from Richard Childress.
From 27.
So he's been racing full time.
Hold on for a second. Let me tell you who his sponsors are.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, wait a minute. I know you guys are never... Newsflash, you're not going to believe it.
Who?
Menards.
His name is Menard, though.
Yes. Family business. Bring a sponsor. I'll sponsor you if my son or grandson can drive the car. Let's keep going. Because you know what, fans? I'm going to show you guys that it's not just us being like, oh, they're just haters. Let's look at the numbers. Look at the freaking numbers. Here we go.
All right.
How long has he been in Cup? 14 years.
Full time since 2008.
Turning my back on this nonsense. Go ahead.
He's raced 399 races.
Side view. I'm my side shot.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Cool.
With one win.
Turn back around.
One win in 399.
One win in 399 races. It's going to be a milestone for him. It was my 400th race.
Yes. So his first and only win was in the Brickyard 400 in July of 2011.
2011, he wins the Brickyard 400 on fuel mileage, taking it away from Jeff Gordon, which was ridiculous.
He remembers all those Jeff Gordon losses.
I mean, they hurt. I mean, but especially when it comes to drive, I want people to succeed that deserve to succeed.
So here's the thing I'll say again. What has he done in the other series? And so he's raced about 220 races in the other series and has 3 wins. Come on, you go down. What's going on with that, man? And so he was finished 23rd this year, and 0 wins, 2 top 5s, 3 top 10s.
It's ridiculous to me that a driver like of this caliber, because we have a body of work here, is able to take over the ride for the prestigious Wood Brothers. They are royalty in this sport. And the reason that he is driving for them is because of sponsorship. We got an issue with that. And again, I'm going to mention his name. He's not my favorite driver ever, but Matt Kenseth is sitting on the sidelines. He is a champion, infinitely better than Paul Menard.
Yeah, I honestly don't like Matt Kenseth, but he deserves a ride over Paul Menard, but it's all about who could bring in the dollars.
Good Lord.
And, Trevor Bayne could have a ride because he has drivers and sponsorships and obviously...
And the Daytona 500 ring. Yeah, there it is. And then, but Paul Menard, yeah, here we go. I'm done with him. Next driver. You done? No, you have anything else to say about him?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Next driver, Ty Dillon, driver of the Richard Childress Racing number 13 car, Chevy Power, ECR engines. Primary sponsor is Geico. Who's his brother? Austin, right?
Austin.
His granddaddy, Richard Childress.
All right. So he's been racing full time just last year.
Right.
And so he had a couple of years.
Oh, look at these numbers.
He had a couple of years where he raced part time in Cup. But so he has.
Enjoy this.
It's gonna be easy. He has 54 races.
Duck, duck, goose. Duck, duck, goose. Go ahead.
He has 54 wins, 54 races across his career with 0 wins,
Duck, duck, goose.
0 top 5s,
Duck, duck, goose.
0 top 10s,
Duck, duck, goose.
0 poles.
Duck, duck, goose.
And so he finished 24th last year with 0 wins, 0 top 5s, 0 top 10s. Now his average start is 26.2. But
That's like showing up.
but he finished
Doing.
20.7.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
So, but here's the thing. Well, his best finish is 24th. So,
all right, we're not laughing at you, Ty. We're laughing with you, or we're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you.
again, it's good to have Granddaddy be there.
Exactly. And then
Hate.
it is hating. So
What is his goals for 2018? Do you think?
I do. I have a look for. We have a look for in 2018 stat, right, or what we think.
Yes.
I wrote finish in the top 10 anywhere.
Anywhere.
Take your pick.
Take your pick.
I mean, you got to step it up too. You're in good equipment, dude. We expect you to perform. Next driver. All right, well, there we go. I guess the hits just keep on coming. Next driver is AJ Allmendinger, driver of the 47 car, JTG Darty Racing, and that is Brad Darty. If you, some of you college basketball fans know him, playing NBA career, number 1 pick, played in North Carolina, and he is African American and is a car owner, Chevy.
So we like AJ Allmendinger a little bit.
Yeah, dude,
he's always on the pre-race shows. He's entertaining.
Was he a sales rep or something before?
Yeah,
because
he
look at
must
this
have
guy.
been.
Look at this guy's
Oh.
key sponsors. I've never seen this. Look, check this out. He's got Kroger, Kingsford Charcoal, Clorox, Scott Products, Bush Beans, and my favorite, Louisiana hot sauce. Holy, I got hot sauce in my bag, swag.
That's what I got.
Where's Queen B at? All right,
So he's
11 years.
Yeah, he's been racing full time since 2009.
Okay.
He has 335 races, 1 win.
One big time win.
Yeah.
It had to be a road course, right?
Yeah,
Watkins Glen.
I remember that race. Last year he finished 27th.
In points?
Yes. Yes. We like him though. I do. I think he's entertaining.
He is really good in the. He's really
a good
good
talker.
in the booth. He's
Yeah.
really good on set and race up.
So 0 wins, 1 top
So
5,
is Wally Dallenbach.
5 top 10. Okay. So there's
What do you want me to say?
Nothing much.
What do you want me to say?
There isn't anything.
I'm not telling you to do this. Okay.
No.
Next driver.
Next.